Create a beautiful handmade gift in a matter of minutes. Join me now in under 20 minutes as we create not only one frame, but two, using the Dove of Hope bundle. This is Jamie with gettingcrafty.net. We're here to create two beautiful frames, easy to do in a matter of moments. This is perfect during the holidays. Go ahead and give it away to neighbors, friends, co-workers, family. You've got it. This is one of those things where you can shine bright with a little bit of the balmy blue sparkle glimmer paper and these wings. Whether you choose the dove or the angel, a handmade gift is a wonderful way to celebrate the holidays. Go ahead, make sure you take a second to subscribe now if you haven't, to like and share this post, and don't miss out. Today is Wildcard Wednesday, but we have coming up Stamping Stream Fridays where we're going to be live doing a class online. We also have our card making Mondays. Don't miss out. This is all for you. Let's create now. Hey guys, it's Jamie with gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. So created recently in our Getting Crafty Club is this beautiful piece of home decor. It's a little shadow box frame where we've used the detailed Dove and Dove of Hope products in order to create a beautiful angel winged framed project. This will be wonderful to give away to somebody. It can be in honor of somebody's memory, and it can be hung for the holidays and interchanged out very quickly. So today's Wildcard Wednesday is going to create this beautiful angel wing project. As you can see from this project here, it's a shadow box. So I've actually removed the front glass. This is optional. You can do whichever it is that you want to do with it, but I'm going to show you a little trick because this frame can be reused over and over different seasons with different pieces of art, and you can have fun with that. I have limited space in my home, so it's really a great option to just change out the artwork inside. So we're going to grab another shadow box frame here. I just picked this up at my local craft store, and you can see here how the glass is dirty. It comes dirty pretty much. And so I'm grabbing a microfiber like my Norwex cloth here, and I'm going to remove the glass. And you can actually, it might be easier to start off this way, where we use the wet. This is their window cloth, and we're going to clean it nice. You can almost hear that. That squeak always makes me happy. So here I'm going to clean both sides. I'm going to open the frame and clean both sides. I actually don't like to open the frame with these little metal things that hurt my hand. So I grab a bone folder and I like to put it underneath because those things will scratch my hands up or break my nails. Okay, putting this together, we're going to take that shadow frame that we pulled out, and this one particular piece of glass was stuck to the inside with some adhesive, so it took a little pushing to get out, which was perfectly fine. I see it's got a little smears on it. At this point, usually I clean it more, but I was touching it with my hands, that kind of thing. Sometimes I even put gloves on, like cotton gloves, in order to do that. Now to create the shadow frame, I want this to drop back, so I'm going to put this inner piece in right here. And we're going to end up using this piece of glass behind the art so we can use it again in the future. Or maybe this one we want to put it on the front to show you a difference. It doesn't really matter. Now we're going to need to cut these angel wings. I'll show you some of the ones that I've already pre-cut here. I've already cut the dove body if we want to change this into a glorious dove. We're going to die cut with the wing die these wings, but we need them to frame each other out. So you can see here how the angel wings will, or dove wings will frame themselves out. In order to create that with our die is just one die. So it's just one die. So we need to flip it over, so you can see here with the detailed dove, how it's one wing. So we're going to cut it a couple of ways. We're going to flip the paper over basically so that we can create both sides. This one's going to be a little bit more lush than I did for our Getting Crafty Club, but they all have these products so that they can cut it themselves if they wanted to add to it. Let's go do that now. So you're gonna see how much fun it is to use these detailed dies in order to create the most amazing wings. So this little buddy right here is exactly why you wanted this sweet. Besides the fact that the whole bundle is amazing, I love that I can save 10% on all of it in one fell swoop. I also love getting my discount on top of it. I have dogs, so if you hear them running, sorry. So we're going to incorporate the most amazing suite. I love this. We've already used the Balmy Blue Glimmer Paper, item number 153513. We're going to be using the adhesive backed blue sparkly gems because they're so pretty. Look at these babies. Oh my goat, I'm telling you, this is amazing. Look at that. And we're going to use the beautiful Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper, 153512. Here, we're placing it over a piece of Highland Heather cardstock, and that's going to pull out the purple that's in the back of this paper. This paper has a great variety of color, and I like that purple that's going to make it warm. That's 146986, and we're going to frame that over the Balmy Blue cardstock, which is 146982. So let's go quickly. I'm going to grab my Stampin' Seal Plus. You can use any kind of Stampin' Seal that you want. I like the Plus over the other. I can see here it's a little frayed, probably because I needed to change my cutting mat on one of my cutting things. The Stampin' Up trimmer doesn't do this, but I have a bulk trimmer that sometimes does. We're just going to grab that Stampin' Seal and go over the four sides. Generally, I stamp it before doing this. I just made myself a little nervous. Let's hope I don't screw this up. And frame it over the beautiful Highland Heather cardstock. A handmade gift that is home decor is easy, especially when it's seasonal. So people don't feel obligation to leave a gift up all year long if they don't need to. But this is one of those things I actually would contemplate it. The angel wings, it's so beautiful. Right there. Let's put it over the Balmy Blue cardstock. When you do that, it's going to bring up the lighter blue in that designer series paper, as well as any purple hints that are behind it. And then we're going to take these beautiful angel wings, and we're going to use our bone folder, you can see here, and a little trash can. You'll need a trash can, believe me. All the little hanging chads, they get me. I'm going to grab a little. So we found this candy in my, when we were cleaning up, it had fallen behind something. It's one of my favorite candies. It's the little cola gummies. Those are the bomb. So we're just gonna go like this. Now we have a die cutting brush that will remove all this, but this does it too. So it's okay if it pops a little bit. I was using scraps of my Balmy Blue in order to do this. So we're gonna prep all of them, but by doing this, we're actually fluffing the wings. So we're gonna give it some curve. So as you can see here, it's got a great curve to it, and we're gonna use that with our Stampin' Dimensional Adhesive, or actually Mini Dimensional Adhesive would probably be best. And this one here, I'm incorporating the vellum. I wanted a little gossamer add-on. So you're gonna see here, I took it up and added the little gossamer vellum. Vellum's not something I use in every card, but ooh-wee, is it beautiful to use. And you can see here, I'm laying out each side. This one was done, but I'm still going to do a little fluff, right? Kind of fluff the wings, just like so. And we're gonna use adhesive to keep that fluff going. So right there. So we're going to do this here. And we're going to do both sides, so you'll see how fun that is. Okay, we're going to put this together really quickly. You can actually prep this. I'm going to get rid of all your little hanging chads. You can prep this however you want. I'm going to use the mini dimensionals. Here, Stampin' Up! Has these great little mini dimensionals, and they're tiny, which is perfect for this angel wing. So wherever it's going down, I'm going to leave the backing on it. That one came off. And then we're going to raise it. I'm going to put another one over here, or you can use glue dots actually on that side. So on the inside piece, I'm going to use mini dimensionals, And on the back piece, I'm going to use glue dots. Now I can't do that with our vellum unless I tuck it in. So I'm going to be a little bit more cautious with that. And I'm going to use glue dots on the vellum. Even though you're using glue dots, you can see it. So you can see, oh, I did the wrong side. That's okay, we're gonna switch it. You gotta love it. There we go. And you can just fluff it with your finger. And actually, I probably would do the vellum afterwards. So let's go ahead and prep all these wings so that they're ready to go down. And you're gonna hide all glue that you can. So vellum will show your glue, and that's always something to be concerned when you're using vellum, is to hide your glue. But this is gonna be such a layered project that that's not a big deal. The rest of it, I'm going to be using the Stampin' Up! Mini Dimensionals to put it together. Okay, it's all about just putting it together right now. I'm going to stagger this out. So you'll see that you can layer it however you want, but I want that bright white to go underneath. So I'm going to remove the backing on both of those. There, and I'm going to tilt it. So you'll see here a little bit where I've tilted it and raised it. Then we're going to grab that glue dot. Remember those fancy-dancy little glue dots? And we're going to fluff with the glue dot. So I'm going to take a glue dot and I'm going to roll it underneath this little chubbier part of the wing right there and kind of give a little rounded image. Look at that. It's going to create just what I want. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but it's going to be fun. And when you layer it, nobody but you will be able to tell that you did that. So I'm going to come in, and I'm making angel wings. So I'm going to kind of stagger it here. But we can actually put the dove piece above it if we want. And there you go. We're going to fluff it as we go. And then this will be this side here. Oh, I didn't even put adhesive on this one. Crazy. And right there. And let's tilt it up to kind of mimic the same pattern where the overlap the wings right there. And then if you wanted to, you could have put a dimensional behind that, the mini dimensionals. And as I go through, I'll stagger each paper. So we'll stagger the blue balmy right next, and then do the vellum. And I had already pre-cut the other paper before, so I might add some more layers here. Okay, I actually decided not to add a bunch of new layers. I just thought it was so pretty with the vellum on top. We do have the dove body to cover it, so we can cover that pretty easy. I actually like that idea. This is a fun twist on the previous card. So I'm going to come in here and just put a couple of dimensionals going down. I'm using the same mini dimensionals just because they're right here. And we're gonna put on there to really support this little dove body. It's a tight little diamond of sorts that I'm creating right there. And then tuck your little dove body on top. So pretty. Actually, what you can do is you could tuck it in, like between the wings. You could have it tuck in like so. Grab those vellum ones here. And, oopsie. Put that down, pop that vellum one on top to give it a little bit more gossamer layer right here. Oh, I don't like the glue dot showing. Remember we talked about adhesive showing? It's one of the things I don't like about vellum. It's very few things I don't like about vellum. Our vellum cardstock is sturdy, which is great. I did for my niece, I did her wedding invitations, and we made sure we included vellum because it's just so regal and elegant. I'm going to pull this glue dot back, actually, here, and put it so it's on the balmy blue. So it's tucked back more there. And get rid of all your little hanging chads here. There you go. And then we're going to grab that Peace on Earth from the Dove of Hope stamp set. And we're going to grab the Night of Navy ink pad, which I have right here. I did. Nope. I was just cleaning my table. You gotta love it. Oh, it's right next to me. So we're gonna grab the Night of Navy ink pad. Very lightly tap, 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 pat, 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 the Peace on Earth. You want to avoid getting that ring around there. And then just stamp it down. Beautiful. I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool. Take Your Pick tool is one of my heroes of the stamping crafting world. And we're going to apply the beautiful blue sparkly gems to the front of this card. Just grabbing my Take Your Pick tool and these beautiful blue adhesive faceted gems. I'm going to frame out this image. And this is a great gift to give to anybody this holiday season. Do you have a neighbor? Do you have anybody that has had a loss? I would remove the dove if you'd had, well, I don't know, the dove is kind of pretty there. And grabbing my Take Your Pick tool, I use the gummy side right here. And we're gonna grab all these little jewels and kind of frame it out. I'm gonna frame out the Peace on Earth. And I'm gonna use both colors right there. And then just kind of spread out. Where it's dark, I'm going to put light. Where it's light, I'm going to put dark. Just to give it a nice balance. My Take Your Pick tool makes it, I have a tremor in my arm from a dog attack, believe it or not, and a rescue we'd had. And so I drop things quite regularly nowadays, which is frustrating. And so this is a great tool so that I don't drop things like I used to. There you go. Now let's just put it together really quickly. Remember that beautiful frame we had all set out? I'm gonna put it face down. You can put your glass in there if you wanted to right now, but I'm not going to. I really like this being free floating and a pop out. Maybe I will, just so you guys can see the difference. Here, oh, it's shimmery still. I cleaned it, but not all that great because I wasn't wearing gloves. So I have the insert inside so that this is still a shadow. This is a 9x9 shadow. Oh, maybe it's still an 8x8 shadow frame. Hold on one sec. Silly me, I had cut the cardstock down to 8.5 by 8.5. I wasn't thinking. So here's our 8x8 shadow frame. We're gonna pop that in. Don't lose that glass because you'll use it in a future time whenever you change out your frames. If you're not going to use the glass, throw it in the back so that you can. Remember those little, I hate those things. Then we're going to add the backing. Make sure you double check that it's opening the way you want it to open. And that you put your frame in. And I have my little bone folder. This is one of my, this is my favorite. I don't like to use that one for these because it could get scratchy. I'm going to just grab an older one. Now, this is probably one of the same ones I've been using for 15 years. I love the Stampin' Up! Bone folders. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Make sure you get all of them because it'll scratch your wall or your hand if you were to touch it. And our wild card Wednesday means it's not a card. It's just a wild card of what you're going to create. Here you've got a beautiful home decor piece that you can give away, a handmade gift. And you have two options, just doing the angel wings or doing the dove right here. Gives you lots of options. I hope this Peace on Earth inspires you to create something beautiful with the gorgeous Dove of Hope suite. The Dove of Hope bundle is so pretty. I love, love, love these stamp sets and dies. I hope that this inspires you like it does me to create. There it is, the detailed dove. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Put it all together, wrap it in a beautiful gossamer bow, and give it to somebody so that they can give a little, have a little decoration right now. Where things are tough, maybe they're not out shopping, you're going to provide them a beautiful gift. I hope this has a good one for you. Thanks for joining me today. Check out the full tutorial on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. Have a good one. Bye. Go ahead, create, Not only one, but 2 frames. There's got to be somebody in your life that would enjoy a beautiful handmade gift during the holiday season. Sprinkle a little of this peace on earth around to all of your family, friends, co-workers, neighbors. Shine bright during this holiday season with something that you made and it's sure to wow. Please take a second to leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Go ahead and catch these videos coming your way right now. This is a great couple suggestions here for you. And if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe. Don't miss out. We have Stamping Stream on Friday coming your way. We also have coming up our Card Making Mondays. And we have a new Wow series coming your way, so don't miss out. Those will be uploaded and ready for you as well. Don't miss Wildcard Wednesday next week. We're going to be using our planners to create something pretty awesome. I hope that this was something you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe. We'd love to see you. If you have any questions, check it out on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. Have a good day. Bye.